Welcome to another Okuda demo. The processes we are going to look at cover the steps for importing, exporting and declaring cosmetic items from the UK. Due to the UK officially leaving the EU at the end of the year 2020, the need for compliant software like Okuda has increased exponentially. This is due to the increased amount of rules and regulations that have been put in place to import and export from the European continent as well as further afield. Combined with the fact that due to their use, cosmetic items are subjected to a lot more regulatory checks than a lot of other items. The start of the first process covers what a product is, what it does, and where on the body it may be applied to. This is important to define right from the start, as this will determine what kind of legislation that the product might be subjected to. The final step in the process covers the basic information of who will be involved with bringing the product to the UK, and any potential harmful effects the product has, such as microplastics. The second process goes over who's responsible for the product, how it is being manufactured, and making sure the traceability of the supply chain is evident and available. This is crucial for being able to identify where an issue is if one occurs later down the line. The outlining of who the responsible person is and what they must agree to confirms that the product meets all the relevant compliance and legislation that exists in the EU or the UK before it is available on the market. Step 1 and 3 are about the responsible person, whereas the other two steps cover manufacturing and traceability. The last process is one that is used to check if other processes have been completed. For example, the first step checks if the safety assessment process has been completed, and if not, then points them towards completing one. This is then the same for the next two steps that verifies if the PIF, product information file, process and the notification process has been completed. Each sub-process contains a checklist that logs if a safety assessment has been completed, uploaded and verified by a qualified assessor, if the PIF has been completed properly and is stored appropriately, and that the responsible person has notified all the appropriate people and regulatory bodies about the product information. An example of each of these processes is on screen now.